Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's Nesoa here, back with another video, and today we have my updated virtual world deck profile. This is going to be like my end list, I think. Like, so long as nothing gets hit on the ban list, I think there's not going to be any changes at all, to be honest, with the main and the extra, maybe obviously the side. But I feel like I've tested the deck enough that this is like the list I want to be playing. It just feels really consistent, really strong. It does what I want it to do. There's obviously like certain flex spots that you can like change out, like if you're not comfortable with the deck. So it's probably not like the most optimal list for everyone. But for the way I play it, I feel like it's consistent enough and it does exactly what I want it to do. And that's where I'm at with the deck. So yeah. Also, I want to apologize for the lack of uploads. There's just a lot of stuff going on. It's like going into Christmas now and we're in like a pseudo lockdown. So there's no locals, nothing like that. So there's just a lot of stuff going on right now. I will try and do like at least like 2 videos a week. I feel like that's a nice number to aim for. I do apologize. I hope you guys understand, and thank you all for your continued support and like for still posting in the Discord and stuff, although I haven't been as active in there as well. But yeah, we'll just get straight into the deck profile, and you guys can let me know what you think of the deck in the comments and how your decks are going, because I know a lot of you are still playing the deck, and I want to know how your guys' testing's going and what builds you're at now. So for the virtual world monsters, it's going to start off with Lulu, Nyan, Lao Lao, Lili, and Gigi. We're just playing 3 of everything. Just want to see names. You want to play this because it's just a normal summon that you can just get into all your combos if you don't draw a spell. This is actually really important in this list as well, because I'm playing something in the extra that needs 3s. So yeah, it's actually really important. So like opening that plus like GG is like big as, so yeah. Then for the hand traps, 2 Ash Blossom, 2 Nib, 3 Gamma, and a Driver. Honestly, I feel like this ratio, I just like keep seeing like 1 or 2 of like different hand traps going second, which can like shut down my opponent, or like 1 or 2 going first, so that I can do my combo and then just have 2 hand traps as well. It's really strong. Like this could easily be like a 3rd Nib, or this could easily be a 3rd Ash. Like you can just go down to 6, but I don't know, I feel like 7 with like the diversity of 2 and 2 just helped me play against like a lot of different decks, which is what I was expecting on my locals. So obviously if you're only expecting combo, then just take the Ashes out and put the Nibs in. Like that's not an issue. But for me, playing like different versatile decks, I just wanted the option to play against both. But you can definitely take them out and just go heavily into one area and then side the rest of the other ones. So yeah, that's definitely an option. So for the spells, 3 City, 3 Quinlong. This spell is just so powerful, being able to negate a monster on field. And if they let this get to field and don't negate the activation, a lot of negation effects only negate activations of spells and trap cards, not their effects. So you can usually get away with just negating something for free without having to worry that they're going to negate it with something else. So yeah, it's actually really strong. Then for the generic spells, 3 Pot of Desires. This is like so staple. I feel like if you're not playing Dragon Link or Infiz, you either have to be playing Desires or Extra just to like up the power of your deck and up the advantage you can build, just so you can beat those decks. 3 Tactalons. Tactalons is so good this format. 1 Emergency Teleport, 1 Call By, and 1 Upstart Goblin. Just generic spells to just help you play consistent and like bring stuff out with E-Tele. And obviously if you bring something out with E-Tele that's level 3, you can revive Nyan, which is really good. Then for the traps, playing 2 trap. Obviously I'm not going to play 3. I don't feel like it's needed, and I feel like people are overestimating this trap. You never want to draw it, and most of your combos will end with this anyway. And if you can end on this, then you, like, it doesn't matter if you banish on both of the desires anyway. So, like, there's no reason to play 3. All the combos need 2. You never need 3. So just literally just play 2. I understand that sometimes you will banish both of desires, and like that is kind of a problem. But 9 is still a card that can put this back, and I think a lot of people forget that. So yeah. And then onto the extra deck, Lulu Field Center. Now I'm playing 1 Shen, 1 Vermilion, 1 Croc, and 1 Cloud. I cut the MX Saber Gotem's engine just because it was kind of win more, kind of weren't. Like if you played it right, I think it was good, but it wasn't necessary, and I kind of wanted to cut the deck down just to like what cards were necessary, and it just didn't fit the bill. So it was cut. Obviously, if VFD gets banned, then the MX over Gotem's engine's probably coming back in, because that's probably like your power play then. And it is still good, like you can still play it if you want, but I just wanted to make room for other cards so I could try out other cards. But it's entirely up to you if you want to play the engine. It's not awful, it's not as bad as everyone thinks it is. And 1 GG, 1 Charge Warrior, and 1 Coral Dragon for my 6s. These are just the best 6s. I'm trying the GG up just for the extra banishes that it can get you, to help turn on the trap. It comes up a lot in some situations, and being able to make a named synchro level 6 is quite important sometimes for certain combos. So yeah, it's just nice to have in the deck. That's it for the synchros. And for the XYZs, playing 2 True Kings, obviously, because VFD is so good. And just being able to make 2 VFDs, like calling light on the first one, so you can make the second one, so that you don't even care about Imperm, droplets, Gamma, anything like that. It's just not touching this. So yeah. Then 1 Divine Arsenal AA Zeus. So powerful. Just being able to sit on this is just so strong. And with Gaia Charger, you can get it off 2 sends as well, which is huge in a deck that's not Zodiac. Being able to have a double send Zeus plus a VFD and a traps in some situations, it's so strong. And then for the rest of the XYZs, Fan, just being able to make a named 6 that can like banish stuff from their grave and their field, just causes a lot of disruption in certain decks. So I do like this card. I know a lot of people have been cutting this one, but honestly, I think it's really good, so I'm still going to play it. 1 Utopia Beyond, because basically you make Utopia Beyond, you make everything 0. You have Gaia Charger, Zeus, and then you have a Zeus on 2 sends. And that's like kind of what the go-to play in this deck is. The South Dragoons, stuff like that. It's really good. And then the new card I'm playing is Gossip Shadow. Just wanted to try this out to help you play around Nibiru. Honestly, Zolkun isn't that good. To make Zolkun, you need to have like a really strong hand, plus a spell or trap card, and that's just so situational. That I just didn't like it. You have to open Broken to make Zolkun first, but whereas you can make Gossip Shadow really easily with like E-Telly and stuff like that. So yeah, Gossip Shadow is better than Zolkun. And then I still wanted to play the Break Sword. Just being able to force stuff out before you've even made any plays is just really good. Like going E-Telly plus like normal summon, making Break Sword, hitting a back row, and then activating your spell is just really strong. So that's why he's in here. And then for the side, I'll show you my side even though I haven't really tested it. Well, this is pretty much the same side as I did in my tournament report, so it's just very similar to that. But honestly, your side just depends on like what matchups you play and what you're expecting at your locals. So I think Pankratops is kind of like, well, I'll go through like the necessary ones, and then I'll show you like the ones that are like just optional really. That's not what I was talking about. So I feel like the staple one-ofs are like Pank, Duster, Skill Drain. In this deck anyway. So Pank, Duster, Skill Drain. I think it's like so strong. I think you should definitely 100% side these 3. They should definitely be in your side. And then stuff like Nib, Double Lancia, 2 Gamma Seals, Forbidden Droplets is really strong in this deck as well. So 3 droplets. Being able to send a Nyan or a spell to the graveyard for the cost of this is just so free in this deck. So I think these are pretty compulsory as well. Like, I think you should definitely be siding these, or at least trying to side these. If you can't get droplets, then Dark Ruler no more works as well, but it's obviously not as good. And then these are like kind of like my techie ones. So the Retaliating Sea is only in here for Prankids. So basically they activate Pandemonium, you summon this, and then they have to banish everything and they don't get the effects. So it's just really strong. And then 3 Evenly. I just wanted this for back row decks because back row decks are a problem, and this hits Eldritch as well. Storm doesn't, but this could be Lightning Storm if you want it to be Lightning Storm. That's not the end of the world. I just wanted Evenly because I thought Evenly was a battle, and you don't really care about your battle phase in this deck apart from when you're trying to make Zeus. So yeah. So that's it for the deck profile, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are still having fun with this deck. Obviously, I apologize for the lack of uploads, but yeah. Thank you all for your continued support, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.